Greetings and salutations, my name is JW608 and today I am playing StarMade. Alright, today we need to build some weapons. So let's see here, what are we looking at? We're looking at my light frigate. It is 220 meters, probably give like 10 meters extra here. And we're going to build a big nose here, armor it up, and all that jazz. So I'm thinking along this line we will put our missiles. Alright, so where's my system room? I had a system room and we need to unset that. Oh, alright. Hey. Oh, that's right, I already set these up. But those are in the wrong orientation, except they are not in the wrong orientation. Alright, the idea is I want some missiles to go left and some missiles to go right. That is, I want to make broadsides. Homing broadsides. Port and starboard fire. That's one thing I really like. They'll arc out and come in and strike from the side. Instead of doing straightforward hit. Probably give more time for the opponent to have AMS, but I have a better chance of hitting the side of a target instead of its armored nose, at least when I fight myself. That's kind of annoying to have half a spaceship just kind of... There we go, that's better. See, if I were to use, like, that as my missiles, it would target there. But instead, by having broadsides, they would arc out and have a chance to hit there, and the starboard broadside would probably arc out and come back around and hit the backside of the ship. Hopefully where it's less armored. Anyway, that's enough prattling on. Let us figure out how we want this done. Let's see. 5, 5, 5. And I want them something like that. By the way, it does not matter the direction, orientation, any of that of the missile tubes. That is entirely and totally irrelevant. I can have them facing this way, and I can have them facing that way. I have these facing up, or I could do a checker pattern where everyone's facing in a random direction. It doesn't matter, because the direction of the fire is dictated by the facing of the missile computer, which that one faces this way and this one faces that way. At least this way they should face. So let's test that out, and to show you what I mean, I want to grab this one, and you are not part of that one. Alright, so now when we go... actually, I don't know which one that is. So we're going to fire. That lobbed out the port side. So we're going to have the port side on the port side and starboard on starboard. We're going to go 3. Oh, we have to wait for our missiles to recharge and go pew! And see, that one fired it that way. You know, it's kind of jagged, nasty motion. But if we lock on, we can fire. And see, it didn't go straight. It went this kind of strafing. Not strafing. Oblique path? I don't know. Anyway, it didn't go straight on. Now, I don't want too many missiles, if you could ever have such a thing. I think we're just gonna have a couple volley, maybe 6, so 3 on each side. And let's grab some of this, and let's undo that. And if it doesn't matter, why are you doing the... Because I can. Alright. We want that. We'll do that 5 as well. Let's go 10. Then have another block of 5. Except I can't do it just the way I want it. And go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that was dumb. There we go. I wanted it up one more. So I wanted it flush with that. There we go. Why do you want it flush with the skin? Because I want to do a cool thing. Come on. I know I literally said it does not matter, but it's an aesthetic thing. Although you won't ever see these bays, if you will. All right. Let's take you to 10. Go. That'll do nicely. And let's just make that a little more uniform. Take the 5, 5, 5. It would be awesome if StarMade had some sort of system that would telekinetically, telepathically, telepathetically, somehow figure out, hey, he wants to do this and do it for me. That would be amazing. Oh, this would be terrifying. Let's do there we go. And that should be sufficient for missiles. Uh-oh. Oh, I have two problems there with that test. First of all, you don't have any... this computer isn't attached to anything. There you go. So the ports are on ports and the starboards are on starboards. And I do not have enough missile capacity. So let's rectify this issue. We need at least 6 missiles. So we're going to come down here to weapons. We're just going to fill these in until we get capacity of... Oh, there's a capacity of 7. Can we get 12? 12 would be even better than 7. Oh, 18 would be even better. That's right. You want to keep your missile caches right above your there you go, right above your hangars. So in case anything ever explodes, you make sure you can't exit the ship. Oh, all right. Since we already got it to 20, can we get it to 24? '24 is going to be much trickier. Hold on. Excuse me. Allergies acting up a little. Except, hopefully I hit the right mute button so you didn't hear me cough and hack and wheeze. So let's see here. What about something like that? Oops. Somebody's not happy. Oh. Stuck that in the elevator. Alright, and let's see. Where am I? 24. Alright, so that should allow me to fire this a whole bunch. So with my guns and my shooting and everything, I'm pulling 92% at the highest. 94% at the highest, which, nothing to sneeze at. Alright, let's see how powerful these missiles actually are. I'm gonna go, wait for it to get 100, and go pew! That took it down a percent. Of course, missiles aren't here to take out shields. Missiles are here to hit annoying little flying things. Like this red M1. Whee! And because I have them on 2 separate weapons, I can choose which broadside to use. Oh, that's pathetic. I also have not put in any secondary modules. So let's see, because I'm already pushing my power as it is. All right. Let's see, how about we're just gonna do blocks of these. And you there. All right, so now how am I doing on power? There we go, that did better. Still using 91%. Actually, that didn't give me much of an increase in power usage. Wonder why. Probably because these missiles are not particularly powerful. Well, not against a smaller target. Well, we'll see. Yeah, I know it's overheating. Let's pull in a... let's pull in a real ship. How about a Corvette? An Ember-class Corvette. Alright. Let's just see what missiles do to it. Missiles... Because I'm testing on fighters and a ship that's well above my own weight class. Yeah, the frigate, those shields are designed, or the heavy frigate, the Inferno, those shields are designed to take a hit or two. I don't know how many volleys I fired already without ever touching the beams. So let's just take a look. And this is sort of what I was talking about. Instead of hitting right dead on, which what I would do with the beams, I'm using this to tear up the sides, hit spots that I normally wouldn't get to on the ship. That's why I have the. That's why I like the broadsides. Yeah, that's just ripping it up. In fact, it is ripping it. Where is? Oh, come on! I built this ship 100 years ago, so I don't remember exactly where everything is. Right in. No, that was the old Corvette I'm thinking of. Had the weapons room. It's on this. That was on this deck. All right. Ooh. Maybe one more of those volleys. No. Let's hit it with our beam and pew and pew. Ah. Theoretically, you could get weapons computers knocked out with those extra volleys. I did it. And this ship is... No, it didn't. I'm a little too far over. Now, this is not a heavy strike craft. This is a escort, more or less escort. I'm still missing... I want to... There we go. Are those the... No, don't move. Oh. Did I get it? Ship moved. Ah, got him. Finally. Victory. Anyway, I'm not really designing this light frigate to be a heavy hitter. In fact, I wonder if it'd be wise to tone down this beam I have and give more to these missiles. You know what? That's probably a better idea. Because it's not going to be... I don't need it to fry a Inferno class. So let's come back and free up a little power by maybe toning this down just a little. Yeah, that's a bit overkill. Wait a minute, you said it was overkill? It's overkill because I want the missiles to be more overkill. I know, there's no kill like overkill. Unless it's preventing different, more efficient overkills. Alright, there we go. Let's tone that down a little. And 5, I don't even know what scale I built these on. I don't think I used any. Trim. That's nice. And that one. There we go. And just take a little off the top here. By a little off the top, I mean a huge chunk out the back. Alright. So that takes me down to 60%. So I took out 30% of my beam. So let's see, pop in another Corvette. And this should still have enough to... Yeah, that still is enough to shred a Corvette's engines. Or shields. It's not going to do squat to this Inferno. But being a frigate, the idea is an escort ship. Yeah, it's... No. It'll take it out. It's just going to take a lot longer. No, it won't take it out because it needs... I need something to keep the recharge down. There we go. Yeah, no, this cannot overcome the shields of an Infernal Frigate, but it shouldn't be able to because that's a heavy shielded unit there. Alright, so now that we have that, can we add more oomph to our missiles? Equipped instead of remove mode, I would like not remove mode. Oh no, they're not. I don't care anymore. I just wanted the front-facing ones to be properly oriented. There we go. So now, that's still not as much. Let's see, now we hit this guy. Yeah, that takes out a Honka shields. And that didn't have a lock-on, so those missiles just flew out into the ether. Now at a distance, they will hit center of mass. Oh, that's much better. You just go back and forth. A left jab, a right hook. There we go. Alright. Except, how greedy can I get? I can get pretty stinking greedy. Let's see. How greedy can I get away with is probably the better question. There we go. It's a missile boat now. Except I want... There we go. Add those to the proper groupings. And... that Ember is already at 43%. Let's see if we can't take it to 40. To get to 36. Alright, so let's pull in another. A fresh new one. There we go. Got my lock. Took out half of its missile, or half of its shields. Most of the other half, and now we're cooking with gas. Of course, in a combat situation, I hope to have actually removed a good deal of its shields with my laser beams. Alright. We're just gonna do one more volley. Oh, nope, we're not gonna do one more volley because we ran out of missiles. While they recharge, we will take a look and see what that actually did. So that was a... this is a rather quick fire little thing. Quick fire. It damaged everything. Took out the weapons. Yeah, well, no, it didn't. Wow. I spaced those like perfectly. But it did massive damage, actually. Let's see. First of all, we're going to tell you to stop. We're going to hop into this one, see how much damage it actually did. We have 67% of our reactor. Looks like we have 4 missiles left. Didn't do a lot to our damage beams. Except, yeah, damage to the reactor, to the reactory bits, some thrust damage. Let's see, thrusters, yeah, we're at 3.2 now. This, I think this one actually went to a 5. Naturally. And wiped out medical bay. Well, wiped out. It did serious damage to medical bay, which is more or less superficial. Anyway. Where'd my Frigate go? There we go. Awesome. So, there we go. I've retooled the weapons, so I like the heavier missiles better than the heavy beam. Oh, one more test before we call this one. I want you. Let it get speed. There we go. One hit took out shields. One hit. So that was 2 volleys. 2 direct hit volleys. Alright. I should have got closer before I started my build mode sneak. Yeah, that took out large chunks of system, reactor thrusters, some weapon modules. Actually, that didn't do too bad at it, surviving wise. Let's do a couple volleys. There we go. Now that it is not overheated, but the ship is effectively crippled. No guns. It can just run. And in many cases, uh, effectively crippled is the same as overheating. All right. Oh, whoa! I went like way over time today. I really like missiles. All right. Anywho, I have been JW608. We're gonna save this as an LF10. I think LF10. Light frigate 10, although this might not be such a light frigate anymore. This might be just a frigate. Anywho, I have been JW608. This has been StarMade, and I will do you cats later.